You can increase your productivity by 5 or 10 times overnight by putting the 3 methods into action that I'm going to give you in my free course. So go download it right now by clicking the link just below here. Hey, this video is about waking up from the illusion that you should or shouldn't do something. My name is Claus Levin, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel because this is about the truths, the insights that go deeper than just the recycling of personal development insights that we're used to. So what is should and shouldn't about? It's really a strategy. That's what we don't see. We see it as something that, I want this over here. I want to lose weight. I want to be a better person. I want to make more money. I want to start my own business. And then we go right to the now, to right here and now. And then we say, I should do this and this and that in order to get there. I shouldn't eat the ice cream and I should go for a run to have more energy. And so we're in that whole mess, right? But what are we really trying to do when we say should and shouldn't? We're trying to motivate ourselves, because how do you feel when you say those words? How do you feel when you say, I shouldn't eat the ice cream? You feel bad. So it's a motivational strategy. There's nobody who says if you should eat, you can eat as much, you can eat yourself to death in ice cream. It's a free country, I assume, depending on where you live, right? So you can do anything. You can be obese until your body collapses in it, right? There's nothing keeping you. So what are we talking about? It's all you. It's what you want, right? I don't want to be fat, right? I don't want to be poor, but that's you. You made that up. You're in a sandbox and you're imagining this castle and you give it a name. It might be, abundance, financial abundance. That's what you want. Or you want the new car, or you want the new body, whatever it is. But you want that. Don't forget that. Don't come to me and say, oh, of course I want that. You decided. That's what you want. Because that's important, to take responsibility for it instead of looking at it as a natural thing that everybody, of course it's bad to be overweight. Who says so? There's lots of people, thousands of people in this world who thinks it's an amazing thing to be overweight, right? I'm an enjoyer of life, right? So it's your goals. And then the second step here is to say, what is it that you're trying to do in order to achieve those goals? You're trying to scold yourself. You're trying to say, I should, right? You're trying to really feel bad, because if I feel bad enough, I'll take action towards my goals. That's the mistake. You are living in a reality here with the internet, running water, housing, everything is, roads, cars, everything is amazing, right? None of those things happened because someone said, I really should invent the internet. I really should invent human flight. I really should. Why haven't I? Nothing. All of these things were developed out of curiosity, out of passion, out of enthusiasm, right? Out of excitement. What if, right? That's the energy of creation. Not should or shouldn't. It isn't. It's not created out of shame, the shame we feel when we're not living up to us. So what's the solution, Claus? How do I get rid of that? How do I get from should or shouldn't to passion and enthusiasm? Well, just think about, you're sitting in the sandbox, you're building that castle that you want to achieve in some way, and you know what it takes to get there, right? Then how do you motivate yourself to get there? By staying in the sandbox. That every single time that the lower level brain parts is trying to motivate you with a survival strategy that says fear or feeling bad, which are fine strategies if you're in a situation of war or survival. Now we're in a situation of creative creation. So when that is the fact, you need passion, you need enthusiasm. So you need to shift your whole reality from, oh, I really should. Hey, wake up. Oh, I shouldn't eat this. Hey, why do you think it is bad to eat this? Because it doesn't bring me towards my goals. Then what would? Well, if I went for a run. Okay, so let's go for a run. But why do you want to go for a run? Because I want to feel energetic. I want to feel amazing. I want to feel, and I know it's the second I go for that one, I just feel differently, immediately. Because now I'm the guy who can actually achieve something instead of the guy who eats the ice cream, right? So you need to shift yourself all the time, and you need to take responsibility for the goals you set, for the things you want. And not say, I'm just in a situation that I didn't choose. Yes, I'm overweight and I want to feel better, so let me take some steps to get there. Let me sit down and figure out how to get there. And if I fail at that, I pull back again and I develop new steps of getting there. I'm working on it constantly. All right? And then eat the ice cream if that was what you feel. There's nothing more idiotic than eating ice cream and feeling bad as you do it, right? It's idiotic, right? You're eating it and it's supposed to be pleasurable. And as you're feeling the physical pleasure, you're feeling bad. You need to stop that. You simply need to stop that idiotic behavior. Whenever you're eating ice cream, please feel good about it. You know, and there's a middle, you have a middle finger and you can do this. You know, I can't do that on camera because people find it offensive. But if you did, you could do this with the notion of I shouldn't. I choose to right now. And then I might the next moment sit down and figure out how I can create a plan for the next week where I eat less ice cream. But you need to get out of that idea, and it's an unconscious idea, that pain of should or shouldn't actually brings you anything good. It doesn't. It's a dysfunction, meaning it has an intent of producing a positive result, but it actually produces the opposite. See, any person who's been struggling to be overweight or to, lose some weight for a long period of time is looping in a should reality. I really should lose weight. Then you feel bad, right? When you say that or think like that is, and then what happens is that you eat more because that's how you fix feeling bad, right? And then you feel even worse because I really shouldn't have done that. I really shouldn't. Well, shut up with the shouldn't, right? Or you want to start your own business and make it successful, but you're struggling to be productive. Same thing. And if you struggle for long enough, you know it's a mental, emotional loop of trying to motivate yourself by feeling bad. And this is a long story. This rabbit hole goes deep, but you need to start by recognizing what it is that you're doing to yourself, and you need to stop it. You need to accept whatever is happening and enjoy it, and then make a plan to do something else. Become better at achieving what you want. It's a process. But the process does not involve feeling bad about who you are or what you do. It does not. See you in the next video.